morning, let's go buy some Wii games.
There's so many Mario Party clones. This is Mario Party with monkeys. Wait, maybe I have to get this because Austin's always talking about playing Call of Duty on the freaking Wii.
I love playing Call of Duty on the freaking Wii.
Steven Spielberg? This one I have already, don't even worry about that. It's intuitive. Does the Wii actually have the most party games of all time? What nerdy activity do you secretly enjoy as I'm filming myself in a game store? Okay. Can I get all the party ones? Is that okay with you guys? 1, 2, 4. How much money is this? $60 is that's too many dollars on party games. I don't think Vacation Isle is gonna be fun. Let me show some discernment for once in my life. Squeeballs is kind of necessary to me. Steven Spielberg made this one, I have to get that. I'm putting the evil back too. Honestly, thank God I tried one more store because I already had a bunch of stuff. If I hadn't come here today, I wouldn't have Steven Spielberg's Wii game, Blox. Today I'm going to be vibe checking the Nintendo Wii. I did have access to a Wii in high school. We used it to watch Netflix and play Just Dance. And I did play both the Mario Galaxies. So if you're here to tell me to play the classics, you can get out of my ass right now. Okay, this isn't about playing the classics. Now that I'm an adult and I can go out and buy more Wii games whenever I want, that's exactly what I've done. So I've bought a bunch of things at my whim. This is a show about my whim, and I will be following it. Hang on, I gotta go to the dentist real quick. My gums really hurt now. I guess that's my bad for not brushing good enough, but holy shit. But you know what's gonna cheer me up? Generator Rex. Agent of Providence? I don't know who this boy is. Who is this boy? He's got like noodly robot arms. We get to fight alongside Bobo Haha. No, Cartoon Network? Am I just stupid? Do you guys love Generator Rex? I've never heard of him. I'm sorry for disrespecting Bobo Haha. I know this one's good because listen to this song that's gonna play. We're gonna have fun tonight. He's telling me. It's actually a 5-second menu loop. I love it. Let's go, Rex. Shit, do you guys love Bobo Haha? Is it wrong of me that I don't know Generator Rex and Bobo Haha? So he's just got big ol' arms.
See that smooth looking guy right there? That's me.
That's me. Yeah, probably wondering. Oh, no.
That's Holiday. She kinda has a thing for me.
I feel like I've heard this exact intro. We're starting off skydiving. Incredible. Off-brand Green Day playing in the background. Slurping up some everlasting gobstoppers in the air. Should I be landing on that?
Scans show hostile Evos approaching fast.
Oh, let me pull out my arms. B. Whoa!
Whoa! What was that?
I'll say. Did a bunch of people just die before my eyes?
Yeah!
The laser heat source came from the giant Evo.
Evos, guys. We're fighting Evos. And this is real, and there's some people in the comments right now that love Generator Rex. You have to be nice about it and say that it's cool. I don't get it. I fear I don't get it. Do I just avoid the red ones entirely? This guy is something of nightmares. Is this on Cartoon Network for real? Look, he's got one big and one little arm. He's probably so jealous that I can make my arms big whenever I want. Both of them.
Hello, ugly.
Hello, ugly. Try to come back from that one, freak.
Incoming Evos heading in your direction.
Let's go, brother. This place is a little crowded for me. Don't you guys have something better to do? C? What the heck is C? Oh, wait, can I change? What is that? Giant sword. My arm. I have human arms, but they can sometimes turn into robot arms or a giant sword. What's the science? Ooh, what's my big attack on this one? Hello?
Your BFS covers a wide area, but delivers less damage.
This is the BFS, I think, right? That stands for B effing S up. Block? Oh, I don't have a block with this one, I have a dodge. It's a different build, as he said. I'm gonna want to use a different build. Sometimes it's not about blocking, it's about dodging and hitting many enemies at once, and that's when you want to bring that BFS out. Oh, Z? wait, what? Wait, what's Z? Oh, that's the big trigger. Nintendo changes it. Every generation they change what Z is. I don't want this. I want my BFS. Wait, there's no way that stands for big effing sword, is it? Is it? Is it? Listen, Generator Rex fans. You've been commenting and I'm kind of listening. I may be on board. If it stands for big effing sword, I'm on board. Let me guess. More minions.
Time to get serious.
Am I activating my superpower? Whoa! Ah! That actually didn't do that much, if I'm being honest.
To catch up to the giant Evo ASAP.
I'm trying. It's so crazy everywhere I go. He goes a little bit faster. And then sometimes I decide to walk really, really slow and cool like this. I'm aura farming too hard to catch up to the bad guy. Ah! I gotta give him the business. A moment of peace. And suddenly I'm just Rex. Anyway. Oh my god, I can't get close to those guys. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Look, because they explode. I don't really want to get any closer to this guy. Oh, he just seems like he's in agony. Can I release him? Oh! I love that I haven't seen whatever show this is based on, because every new robot form that I take is just such a pleasant surprise. I've just turned into a drone. Oh, he's actually so horrible. No, no. Oh, he's gonna get me.
All right, big guy.
The glasses adjustment. Cool guys wear goggles.
For maximum damage.
Guys, I'm doing it. Wait, is he dead? Wait, it says A. Max! Max, you can do this, Max! The Wii loves a quick time event. Yeah! I think I'm probably doing this thing a service, right? I don't think he wants to exist. Am I shrinking him down? Do I get to keep him as a little pet? Not that. What? Was that just a regular man that was turned into that abomination? Is this where they're experimenting on me?
Beat it, kid. I'm catching up on some beauty sleep.
Who is that? You don't have to tell me to beat it. Now, Rex is the kind of guy that would have those floor gaming chairs that like rock back and forth.
My mother told me not to talk to strangers. My mother told me not to talk to strangers. My mother told—
One voice line, bold choice.
Welcome back, Rex.
The duality of man.
Nothing new to report, sir.
Boring.
I'm so rude. Like, whose son am I? I'm like the son of the CEO or something, and that's why I'm allowed to act like this.
Tell you what, Rex. If you bring me enough samples, then I will go out on a date with you.
For real? A date?
Sklug! I've lost my fun chucks.
Just as I thought. We can use these nanites to upgrade your powers.
I guess I'll get a dash thrust for my sword. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm checking my email.
Get a look at that ratio of keyboard size to monitor. Also, what is he typing on?
Get to the lab and see if you can access Rylander's old computer files that can help us. You jump much—
The giant feet! You wouldn't believe what I can do with these dogs. Whoa! Ew! Oh no! I like that their little hands glow red when they're about to attack me. Have I found secrets? The spiders have been going nuts in here.
Something has gone terribly wrong.
I'll say.
Paroxysm has led to worldwide pandemic. We are calling the evolutionary mutation Evo. First stable batch has cured colleague's son, Rex. Side effect to the nanites.
This is some kind of... First of all, what did I tell you about Me being someone's son. I'm just a genius when it comes to such things as plot. This is some kind of disease that is turning human beings into these freaks of nature, and I'm just murdering them, and I also at one point maybe was a freak of nature, obviously still am. Generator Rex. Look at those goggles. Look at Bobo Haha. After some research, I have learned that Bobo Haha is the monkey. Anyway, Generator Rex, yes, indeed, based on a Cartoon Network cartoon, the first game I've played for this video, and it of course had no Wii-specific controls whatsoever. Welcome to the Wii video, everybody. Honestly, this is a really fun adventure game, and it's got stupid, sassy dialogue.
Beat it, kid.
And very stupid monster names, including Nasht, Sklug, Gelatinor, and Larvus. The only downside really being that this is supposed to be a video about the Wii, which is all about motion controls, which this game had none of. And I think that's really a huge missed opportunity to have me punching things physically with my giant fists. But overall, the vibes are sick. Get it? Because the game is cool, but also the monsters are ill with a disease. Clearly party games were huge on the Wii to a level I honestly didn't know. So here we have Monkey Mischief Party Time and Squeeballs Party. You really could get a party game with any kind of little creature, and I'm gonna have to pick between the two. I'm sorry, I know you want to see them both. I just can only handle so much party. So what I'm gonna do is roll this 6-sided die, and if it's 1 to 3, it's Monkey Mischief, and if it's 4 to 6, it's Squeeballs. Make your bets in the comments now. That's a 4. So it's Squeeballs. It's Squeeballs time. I'm a little bit sad about it. I kind of wanted Monkey Mischief. It looks like the Squeeballs do all kinds of traditional sports, like bowling and golf and paint, but they've got their own things going on too. I'm really quite excited to see what pumping is. Oh, the Squeeballs are toys, maybe? They're like the Minions. Was this an actual toy? To me, this is all new information. Were you guys big on Squeeballs? Were they like stress ball toys? They're being tortured, I think. Or like, oh gosh, cheese grated. We gotta get them out of here. Okay, I see. Maybe this was a toy tie-in game. The beauty of my channel is I'm gonna make a video representing the Wii as a console and play only tie-in games from random products. And you can be as mad as you want. Cause I will do it anyway. Can we learn about the characters? No. What's the challenge ladder? That sounds ambitious. Do we like torturing them? Is that kind of the point? It's getting faster. Is it rolling down a hill? Listen, I'm being gentle with them on purpose because they have little souls, it seems like. They have little souls. What is this music? Hey, what are we listening to right now? How do I put spin on it again? Did I do it? Look, it's spinning. Please, please. This is actually making me mad, like real bowling. Do you think they're laughing at me? La 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 la. La 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 la. I'll just jump off a cliff. Da, 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 da. Wait, maybe the challenge was easy. Next challenge. Is it all bowling? Look at them in the look at them behind in the dark, looking at me with their glowing eyes. Are those the souls of the ones I've already knocked over? I don't want to see that. Challenge complete. Yes, thank you. Swing the Wii remote to hit the Squeeball. I get it. I think they're like stress balls that we want to hurt on purpose because it's funny to hurt a small innocent creature. I thought there was gonna be like bad guys that are trying to hurt the Squeeballs that we need to defeat, but in fact, you're supposed to gleefully participate in hurting the Squeeballs. Oh! And that's all it takes. These are the easiest challenges of all time. Oh, we're rolling them flat. See, this is sad. We're mincing them. Chop, season, and stir. This is actually very, very disturbing. He's actually shredding himself. if you look. I mean, nothing is moving him. Make and grill 2 sausages. What? Flick to the right. Right. No! What is this? What's happened? Oh, no, 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 no. Is this okay? Look at him looking at me. He has no idea. And then here, I think, is where he starts to kind of get an idea. But it's too late. By the time he gets an idea, it's way too late. This is crazy. Oh. That's not a squeeball, though. That's a carrot. That's a regular carrot. Maybe this one will be normal. This is a vegetarian meal. Look, that's not a squeeball either. That's an onion. Stir it up. Stir it up. Like this? What? I don't know. Oh. Bro will eat anything. Why do I have to make him soup? I don't know what it means by circular motion here. This is like this. Do I just do the same thing? I thought I tried this already. Okay, we're making him some yellow, fresh pot of yellow. The Wii is really just an incredible showcase of how many different ways you can shake this thing. I'm painting with their blood and guts, I think. I will say they made a lot of little animations for this.
Go!
Exactly. Oh, I can hold it down for longer. Maybe it'll make a bigger splatter? I don't know what's determining the quality of my shots. That's what you wanted? 60 seconds is a really long time. Do these guys know what a challenge is? When I'm aiming at certain spots, it goes crazy, and it really likes what I'm doing. Shock. Use the Wii. This is like the Neopets game. This is like the Neopets game where you trace this thing with the loop and you can't touch it. It sounds easier than it is, trust me. Now I gotta do it with a Wiimote. Maybe this will give me more fine motor control. How accurate is the accelerometer in this thing? Oh. Okay, and I'm supposed to be laughing at that? We just like electrocuted a dog. Shock 3 squeeballs in 20 seconds. What is the ethics of this game? Quick and smooth. But we didn't see him get shocked. Maybe he's chilling? Oh, maybe those guys got shocked. What do you think? We're back to bowling already. Have we exhausted the games? I think I'm bored of squeeballs. Guys, I played this for like 15 minutes. I didn't even get to find out what pumping is. But I can't play it anymore. I have to move on. Squeeballs Party. I was actually positive within 30 seconds of loading this game that it was a tie-in game to an existing product that would be some kind of stress ball squeeze toy. In fact, upon further research, it was a game first. Let that sink in. They made toys after the fact, and I invite you to look at this image right here. They would sell the toys with the game, and guess what? They were plushies. So they created this game in which you are squeezing, bouncing, torturing these balls. Them being plushies makes no sense to me. The entire concept of squeeballs is giving stress toy. It's giving at least they're bouncy, right? You saw the footage, you saw how bouncy they are. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. Squeeze balls. Squee balls. I just don't understand what happened here. Was there some kind of mix-up? Were they gonna make them stress balls? Are the plushies cheaper to produce? Anyway, I'm sorry I'm so pissed about that. I am also pissed about the game itself. Not pissed. I don't have the energy to be pissed at this game, but I didn't like the game. The squeeballs, I think, visually are hideous. I don't know, I'm not into this, like, let's make a funny character, because one pupil's bigger than the other. He looks like he's on hard drugs, and kids are gonna think that's so funny, because they never seen anything like that before, hopefully. But yeah, they make me uncomfortable. The content of the game, grinding them up, it's all very uncomfortable and boring at the same time. Uncomfortable and boring is never a great combination when you're trying to make a video game. So I would go so far as to say the vibes are vile. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a quick break, but my favorite TikToker, Liam, is gonna draw you a little picture while I'm gone, okay? Just a second.
You may have, at some point in your life, been holding a Wiimote and been thinking, what the heck? Or, on the other hand, you may have been holding a Wii nunchuck and been thinking, is this really necessary? And they may have been connected in the middle, and you may have had 3 small hairs on top of your head. And alternatively, none of this may have happened to you. Everyone has different experiences. All right, guys. Welcome. Enjoy the.
Okay, I'm gonna try Call of Duty 3, because I'm just so curious. Austin keeps telling me he was playing Call of Duty on the Wii, and it's motion-controlled aiming, and it was, quote, awesome. And I will be seeing about that, personally. Fight your way through the Normandy Breakout Campaign, the most devastating series of battles in World War II. Please insert the Squeeballs party disc. Please. Just gunfire sounds. This looks like real footage. Call of Duty. Me when I have to go to the toilet, when I feel the Call of Duty. This typewriter. Oh, that's how you know it's World War II. Oh, it's old. Never in my life thought I would be loading up the campaign of a Call of Duty game. Anything is possible once you become a YouTuber. Everything you thought you knew is out the window. Oh, the bloodiest battle of the war. Good thing we're starting there.
What's your name? Nichols, right?
Who's shooting guns in the camp? Are you the tutorial man? Press and hold minus.
Boy, you are dumber than my brother.
Shut up! Hold A to aim down the weapon sights.
That's all right, buddy.
I can't shoot him. I did shoot right past his ear and he didn't move an inch. Oh, hello. Oh, the helmets. I did shoot it! Okay.
So you hit one. What do you want, a promotion? Oh, nice. There's smoke grenades in here too.
You want me to just throw grenades in camp? Is this really how they train people? Oh my god.
You got a good arm, Nichols.
Huh? That was all my military training right there. That's all it takes. Oh, okay, this is your melee. I feel like I'm there. Pick up the Thompson. Hello, Thompson.
Get on the darn truck.
The other one is... Darn. This is before the word damn was invented, I think. Let's go, squad. Riflemen? Yes, I am one of you.
Okay, listen up.
They have huge hands. That's how you know they're manly. Oh no, we're going to get executed. And a dragon's gonna attack the city, I think. Guys, I know this story. Ooh! Nobody wore their seatbelts. Oh no! Oh no!
All right, you're with us.
Hey guys, I can shoot helmets off of posts if anybody needs that. And I threw a grenade into a barn earlier.
Over the top. Move up.
Over there looks like where a lot of the explosions and guns and stuff are happening. Are you sure? Okay, well. Ooh, guys, I don't know about this. Where's my gun? Okay. Right. Maybe... I think I'm getting guys. Maybe in here. Who's there? Am I supposed to be keeping my men alive or something? Oh, we're hiding behind gravestones. How symbolic. I'm really taking quite a few lives right now. Should I go try to melee somebody? Ha! 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 I don't think that worked out for me. Okay. I am locked in. They might just be following me, kinda. Am I the leader? Did you guys make me the leader? I just got here. I'm just gonna stay low, and I'm gonna head... Oh, that's not a friend. Are we going in the church? Okay. This is really stressful. I'm gonna throw a grenade in that window. Is that good? Did I take a man's life? Can I go in there? Hello, who's in here? Hello? Ah! Maybe I shouldn't be coming inside. No, my friends are inside now. Here's the thing. If I move forward, they move forward, and then they eventually just kind of do everything for me. It's kind of like when you're working at a restaurant and you just start wiping tables when your boss is walking around. Can I get up there? Because there's like loot. I'm stuck in a hole. I'm stuck in a hole. I've gone prone. And I'm crawling. There's so much fire. Oh, there's so much fire. Run, run, run.
Potato masher! Move, move, move!
Potato masher? Oh, those are men on fire.
Nichols, you're on point. Take this house.
Okay. Welcome to my crib. He said, take this house. This is mine. We could fix it up a little bit, but I'm thinking bed over there. Definitely gonna need a broom. Gonna need, a lot of bleach. Oh, oh, oh. Punch him, punch him. Strike! Strike! Oh! Get off of me! Part of getting a new house, sometimes you gotta fight off the ghouls. It's a fixer-upper, but it's okay. We just gotta get this ghoul off of us.
Good work.
And then shoot the son of a bitch, if you know what I mean. That's a euphemism for shooting that son of a bitch. That was kind of like a horror game moment. What are you doing? You're taking my fake job. That's what I was trying to do, is stand around. There can't be two of us. Oh, climb onto the tank? That's fun. Use the binoculars. Yeah, this seems like a good moment to just put my binoculars on. Oh, target. There's a guy. And, maybe, oh, right there's a guy. Let me see. Just give me another few seconds.
What are you waiting for? Spot some targets!
I spotted 2 whole targets already. I think they're all gone. I think we won. There's the guy. I did it, right? Shoot him. Up there. You're the one that's slow. Man, this city is really fucked up.
German tank!
German tank, huh? Over here. Can't you see that? You need me to mark that for you? Can they not see in there?
It's about to blow!
Oh! I'm gonna have some serious hearing damage after this. My arm really hurts from holding this gun. You guys really should have trained me more.
You run into much trouble? Nah.
Yeah, we haven't run into much trouble, I would say. Not too much.
Nichols, let's go.
We're in the sewers. This I can understand. It seems like I have a lot of ammo. Oh! Are these bad guys? Did I just run straight into bad guys? I actually can't tell. This is like asking me to describe the difference between an SUV and a van. I don't have time to be looking at people's clothes to be able to tell. Can we do like shirts and skins instead? One side, take off your shirts. I think then it'll be easier for me to tell what's going on. Ooh, I like that. I shot him. Okay, fine, I'll be skins. I have been shot about 20 times and I'm still alive, though.
Let's go!
This sounds like Star Wars. Okay, I'm ducking. Oh, little grenade, never hurt anybody. Where's the guys? Show me guys. There's a guy. They're popping up like weasels.
Germans!
They just keep screaming. Germans! Who are we fighting again? Germans! Oh, Germans. Got it. Okay, my friends are over here. I will follow. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Not the Benjamin Franklin quote. Call of Duty 3, you know, I really was not paying attention when I was looking at the box to this molder that this guy's given the camera. He's got his lips pursed. Were guns tiny in World War II? Look how tiny their guns look in their big ol' hands. Listen, I know that Call of Duty is a gaming institution, so I'm gonna be very careful with my words here. I don't like it. It's ugly, it's loud, the content is disturbing, and my arm hurted from holding up my gun. But you know what? That's the vibes of war for you. This next one is really exciting. I know many of you will remember this from childhood. Billy the Wizard, Rocket Broomstick Racing. What a classic, and I'm really, really hoping that it's gonna make me stand up and hold the Wiimote like a broomstick. Because there's buttons on it. In this picture, there's buttons on the end of his broomstick. I really think that's what's gonna happen. Check out the splash screen for this one. Wait, did you hear how it got loud at the end? Let's see what Billy's got to offer. We do need the nunchuck. Maybe we'll be brooming like this? I want to be hobby horsing is what I want to do. You guys seen hobby horsing? That's what I want this game to make me do right now. Yeah, really goofy music. Yeah, this just fully is Hogwarts. Incredible. Look, it's Harry, Ron, Hermione, me? Is that me? And Neville, Animal Crossing villager. I love this. I just want to be Billy though. I want to keep it classic. This is the, what did this say? 60 levels this thing has? Oh, 30. Excuse me. Exactly half of what I said. Okay, fly through the hoops ahead in order to reach the other side of the wall. Are you giving me no instructions? Guys, it gave me no instructions. What are the controls? Wait, options? How to play? How about you tell me how to play? Let's get the manual out. The music is so loud.
Okay, so the Wiimote is my wand. Are you guys paying attention? This is my broom, and this is my wand. Basic and advanced. Steering. So the steering controls are under advanced. The only thing under basic controls is changing the camera and pausing the game. Advanced controls is where you can do things such as like steer and shoot and actually fly. Guys, I think I do need to stand up to do this, right? Okay, here's what we're doing. I'm hobby horsing. This is my broom and this is my wand, okay? So it's like gears. You're actually kidding. You're actually kidding. That was that level? That was one of the 30 levels? Was that actually 1 second long? Brother on the right is barely hanging on. I've mastered the basic skills, they said. That was the basic skills, what I just did. Okay, let's go. This is making me a little bit dizzy. Okay, Billy, turn around. Billy, turn around. Billy, turn around. This can't be real. This is just the training. Maybe it gets more involved as we go on. It's wizard school. That's what, because it's wizard school. Okay, up, up, up. Okay, I get a little bit scared. Going so fast, I don't want to miss it. Billy, Billy. The levels end so abruptly. Why does this feel like a browser game? Test your speed. Collect turbo brooms. I think it's saying we can push A to use a turbo broom, but turbo... Oh, oh my God. Why would I want to go that fast? Billy, let me know why I would want to go that fast. Now I just have to go back around. Out of time. Wait, maybe the learning curve is crazy. Maybe this gets really hard. Here's the thing, I don't want to use that turbo. That was way too fast. How could I possibly? And I have like 20 seconds to do it. 4, 3, 2, like everything I've done up into this point was nothing close to this. What if I just do it normal speed because I want to have a little bit of control? Guys, it's so difficult. Okay, turbo. Ah! 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 Billy, 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 Billy. 11, 10, 9. Wait, how many hoops do I have left? Oh my God. Guys, if the levels keep getting harder after this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. When do I use my wand? An important aspect of broomstick flying is the ability to collect pickups while making sure you don't fall off. What do you mean fall off? What do you mean fall off? Can Billy fall off? I literally don't think falling off the broomstick is a mechanic that exists in this game. I don't think that's a thing. This does not seem real. Please, Billy, I really need you to pick up that blue ball. Turn forward, and pick it up, I beg you. Pick it up, I beg you, Billy. Thank you. Last lesson is firing. Okay, finally. Shoot at other players who will shoot back. Okay. That's me shooting. This is not real. Yeah, okay, bring that wand out. Oh, I don't have to push A? The manual said I have to push A to shoot, but I don't. I just have to make the motion. And they're homing missiles. Okay, so maybe after this we get to a real race. Maybe we've seen nothing yet, actually. Okay, of course it just takes us back to the main menu. I will continue to be Billy. Maybe, should I switch it up? I'll be Neville. Let's do the Broomstick Grand Prix. You've entered the infamous Broomstick Grand Prix. You must race other opponents from the academy in order to show them who's the best rider. Shoot the other players to score points. I got you. I'm shooting. Oh, Neville, speed it up. I'm shooting wildly. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. I'm losing control. Are they already way ahead of me? Do you have to have like crazy skill for this? Listen, I don't want the rocket brooms. The rocket brooms are doing things I don't want that to happen to me. What the rocket brooms do. I've immediately lost track of every other player. This is me trying to shoot. You guys see it happening. You guys see my arm moving. It's crazy that I have to get through the hoops every time. They're gone. They're gone. I'm never seeing anyone else again. They're all gone. They went home for summer vacation. They left me behind. They're lapping me is what they're doing. This is race 1. This is race 1 of the Grand Prix. Yeah, okay, let's check out these results. Maybe it's my stance. I'm serious. Okay, immediately accelerate. Here's the thing, I really have to go through all the hoops. What happens, okay, because I can't possibly do that. What happens if I just go to the end and I haven't gone through the hoops? No, it's over. It's over. The learning curve is crazy. Nobody has the dexterity to do this. Can I just look around? I want to go in Hogwarts. I've had it. I can't do the race. The thing about this, though, is I guarantee they did not program an end to this race, actually. If I don't do the 3 laps, I think I can probably explore as much as I possibly want. So we're just gonna look around at Hogwarts. They have the banners and everything. Look, this is the ramp up to the door that they had to hold at Helm's Deep when Aragorn and Gimli go out the side door. I remember that from Harry Potter episode 3. Maybe we just see what the height limit is. I'm gonna point straight up and I'm gonna rocket away. Okay, I hit an invisible wall at some point and it stops me, but that's actually pretty high that I got. High enough that it's not rendering anymore. I've reached the render distance. Can we see any other levels? Sure, we'll be Billy, I don't care. I love that it doesn't save what character you were already. So I can't do any of the other Grand Prix levels until I pass that first one, which is not happening. So we're gonna check out Spellbook Chaos. This is incredible. This is an incredible find. It's crazy that this exists and it was published and it was put in a box to be physically sold in stores. The spellbooks have escaped from the library. You must use your broomstick to catch them. Okay, so this is the scene in the Sorcerer's Stone. Hello, flying books. Wait, what do I do? Just run into them? Yeah, you just run it. Wait, we can go inside, we can go inside, we can go inside, we can go inside. Inside Hogwarts unlocked. They even have the suits of armor and everything. Oh my god, I'm right back in the Chamber of Secrets game. Guys, we're just hanging out in the school. What's the purpose of this? None of the flying books are in here. Are there even 4 houses? I feel like I'm only seeing 3 flags. There's 3, I think. Can I go in this door too? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, this is just too exciting. Oh, because this is the 2nd floor. You can go up. Wait, I didn't even see it. Look at me explore. Exploding. Look at me exploding. This is so fun, I'm gonna explore. Okay, we're attacking the green dragon. We're skipping straight to the end. A giant green dragon has entered the academy grounds and is trying to destroy it with the help of his flying imps. Guys, hurry! Hurry, shoot down the dragon! Oh, he's like a caterpillar. Get him, Billy! Am I destroying all of his segments? See, this is easy. The difficulty spikes are crazy because the racing is not possible. But this is nothing to me because all my shots are homing. Look at him go. With the help of his flying imps is interesting to me because where are the imps? Look how fast he's going this time. Look how fast that dragon is this time. Oh, maybe that's an imp. Wait, can I get a closer look at you? Just kind of, oh, we got a really good look at him for 1 second there. This is about all I can stand of Billy, I think. We've seen about all Billy has to offer. Shockingly, honestly, it was way less than I expected. It's 1 map of Hogwarts floating in the void with just like slightly different parameters. So we'll do 1 last rocket into the sunset. Billy the Wizard. It takes a lot for me to say a game is bad. By the way, I can see him. I can see his face right now reflected in the back of my phone. All of the setting and the characters and everything, of course, are completely ripped off. The gameplay reminds me of a make your first game tutorial. I really did some digging to figure out if this is real and it was made in earnest because it seems so much like the type of game that would be made as a joke and like planted somewhere. Like, what are the chances that I came across this? But it's 100% real. You know, a lot of bad games just ran out of time, or the team didn't quite have the skills to execute the vision in their heads. But this is one where you almost have to applaud them for making something so intentionally low effort. And I also do think in many cases that copyright infringement is cool, especially against J.K. Rowling. But I really can't place the vibes of this. The fact that you're floating in a void, there's no story, there's not a single ounce of creativity. I'm gonna have to say the vibes are non-existent. I think I actually have never played a game with less vibes.
Recently I've been rewatching all the Mission Impossible movies, as we all do every year, and was reminded of one of my favorite scenes in the first movie when Tom Cruise uses the computer. This time I was really inspired to really do some deep dive research on the early internet, and actually pre-internet, so that I could watch this scene again as an informed citizen. Tom in this scene has just been framed for selling out the identities of a bunch of his fellow agents. So now the IMF is after him, the IMF of course being the Impossible Mission Force, his employer. And so Tom is desperately trying to figure out who actually sold this list of people's identities so that he can clear his name. So he's understandably very distressed in this scene. Yeah, he's throwing stuff. He's distressed for sure. He cleans himself up, you know, he's just been in a battle.
The other day we decoded a message on the internet from a Czech we know as Max.
All he has to go on is the name Max and the phrase Job 314. Okay, so he sits down at the computer with purpose and he types in internet access. What did he just type that into? Back it up, Tom. He's typing the phrase internet access into a window, into Netscape. He's opened a window that just says internet link, and it also says Netscape, which is a real internet browser. But then there's just a big bar that you can type in, and he's just typing in the phrase internet access into what pretty clearly looks like a single purpose program to connect to the internet, so I'm not sure why. Anyway, let me continue. Job 314, he's mouthing it to himself. As you'll see, he's very emotionally invested in this internet search he's doing. So he's opened the internet, as we just saw. It said internet all over it. And then here's a window that has a big N in the corner, I'm guessing for Netscape. And it says select Usenet group. This screen is what made me go on a huge deep dive into how Usenet was used. I guess it still exists. Excuse me if we have any Usenetters in the chat. Without boring you too much, it uses the same physical infrastructure, like computers connected to each other. So like using that address, so that's what I mean by the Usenet was used before the internet. It's technically a different type of network. Instead of a website, you would look for a news group, and as far as I can tell, it was completely text-based. He's typed in Job 314. Searching string not found. And he's so disappointed. He's so disappointed. He's shaking his head, he's rolling his eyes. His very first search didn't work. Names of news groups would be like just lowercase words with periods in between. So this is probably just nothing's coming up because he just didn't even format it right. This isn't really his area of expertise. But you know what's funny though, is many things are Tom's area of expertise. One of my favorite things about these movies is that he just has every skill in the entire world. Like you've never seen him fly a helicopter before in 6 movies and he's flying a helicopter. Next, he types in max.com. So let's walk through his logic here. First, he searches directly for Job 314, which is supposed to be the name of like an extremely secretive criminal operation. Basically type that straight into Google as far as we know. Step 2, he also knows the name Max. Someone named Max is involved. But interestingly, he doesn't just search for Max. He searches for max.com. So maybe he realized that maybe he just made a formatting mistake, and so he's like, okay, I'll slap a .com on it. Not found. Shit. He's pissed too. You can see how pissed he is. Just searches the word job. And he's like wiping the sweat off his brow. You see how he's sweating right now? He's done 3 searches. Scroll Usenet groups. Okay, so let's assume that's some kind of command. Understandably, he gets a list of what I'm assuming is every Usenet news group in the world. And he goes, fuck, this is never gonna work. Now he's locking in. That was the face of somebody that's locking in. He sees the Bible behind the computer. Job 314. This is gonna give him the clue he needs. Son of a bitch. He said, son of a bitch. I knew it. What dots have you connected, Tom? Bible. Now he searches for Bible. Clicks on nothing. Types in Book of Job, immediately takes him to this webpage that says it's the Book of Job discussion group. And then it's got this bizarre form. Which chapter and verse do you wish to post your message under? Typing in 314 here brings up an email box. Look how locked in he is. He knows exactly what he's doing. This email box opens, message to Max at, okay, that could be an email address, right? They have ats in them. Job space Tom, you can't put a space in it. 3:14, you can't put a colon in it either, Tom. So where are these messages going? You're picking a specific verse to post a message to, and then you have to send it to a specific person. From, he just puts Job. I don't think anybody actually told him that the guy's name is Job, so I believe that's a guess. So he's typing a message to Max from Job. And just for good measure, he's throwing the Bible verse in there. But don't worry, he actually knows that he's just guessing. Okay, he knows how crazy that was, what he just did. It turns out there's actually discussion groups exactly like that one in every language, and he's gonna send the exact same message to each of them. He did the exact same process on the German version, and I'm assuming others, but I guess they just only showed that, and now he's already falling asleep at the wheel. Anyway, and then this guy comes in the room that I always think is Christopher Walken. It's not, but it really does look like him. So this has been Tom Cruise using the computer. Of course, because it's Mission Impossible, he's always correct. It's really a wonder in these movies that they ever have to go on dangerous missions to get top secret information, because Tom could just guess it every time and be correct. Thank you for your attention, and now I will continue playing a different type of computer called the Nintendo Wii. The Wii is all about moving your body, including in a exercise type of way. Some of you may know I was once involved in a Pilates class, and I stopped going a couple months ago, but that's okay because Daisy Fuentes Pilates for the Wii is going to get me back on track. And as a Pilates expert now, I can tell you if she's telling you the truth. I know some people's moms actually got into Wii workouts.
Hi, I'm Daisy Fuentes.
Hi.
Welcome to Pilates, focusing on the connection between your mind and your body.
That's so true, Daisy. She looks so good, I can't even deny. Guest visitor. You're only a visitor in Daisy's world. Okay, here's where you're gonna get all my personal information. Mem, I'll just tell her Mem. She doesn't need to know the whole story. Age, 29, not for long. 5, 6. You guys are getting all the lore. I'm not gonna tell you my weight though. I'll tell Daisy my weight, but I'm not gonna tell you. Well, where do I start, Daisy? Workout center? The guest hut. What does my hut look like? This is like the settings. That's boring. I wanted a customizable hut. In Daisy's world, I just want to be part of Daisy's world. Difficulty level? Listen, I've taken some classes. I can do intermediate. Look at all this. It's like Wii Sports for Pilates. Let's go exercise on the yacht.
For the intermediate bicycle, you're going to slow the bicycle down.
Oh, this is the bicycle. Daisy, I'm with you. Here's the thing. Pilates is all about putting your legs so straight up in the air. And if I'm at a I can't do a 90-degree angle. Ooh, maybe I can. Am I doing it? That's such a stretch for me. Daisy, start. I can do it. Continue.
Right.
5 reps. Oof. Shit! I haven't done it. Listen, I haven't done it in months. You wouldn't believe the core strength.
And hold.
Cause look, she's not even touching the straight leg to the ground. Do you see this? These Pilates girls are doing crazy shit in that gym. They're doing crazy things. Daisy doesn't let a thing phase her, but the ab strength it takes to just hold both of your legs like that. Like, thank God it's only 5 reps. I'm literally crying. Wait, how do I actually do, like, a varied workout? The resort tour is individual exercises. What about workout set? Wait, do I have to make it myself? Oh, look at this. Me doing this from the ground. Guys, I could actually do this for my Pilates at home. That's what I told myself I was doing. When I quit the class, I was like, listen, it'll save time if I just do it at home. I've done it at home exactly twice. Look, this is how you know how hard Pilates is. Running is a warm-up. You can either do the splits. To warm up, you can either do the splits or you can run. I'll do the splits, I guess. Okay, I said I'm choosing 10 exercises. We're starting and ending with the saw. Let's choose a nice cool down. I like this one, child pose. Cause this is kind of like me actually collapsed on the floor after I'm done with the class. Okay, Mem's ultimate custom Pilates workout, let's go. I don't know what the Wiimote has to do with it. Oh, I forgot we're doing the splits. I forgot we're starting with the split. This is as far as I go with that. Just a quick warm up. Ooh. Uh-huh, yeah, I can do that. That's no problem for me. Wait. We're doing this for 5 minutes straight. Daisy said warm up by doing the splits for 5 minutes. Listen, Pilates is all about adapting it to your needs. If you can't touch your forehead to your pinky toe like Daisy can, that's okay. You just get it as close as you can. We're doing the saw. I don't actually know what this is. Just a little bit of turning and touching the toe. Look at me doing it. This one's nothing for me. As she's folded at a 20-degree angle. What do you think this degree is? Look, she's in a different cute little outfit at each location. I wonder if they at least mocapped her? Oh, the fucking bicycle again. I hope they at least mocapped Daisy, because I can only do this if I know that Daisy can for sure do this. I'm getting an actual workout today, guys. You're welcome. I don't know why you care. The ab strength required to do this, I'm not even doing it, right? You can see I'm not doing it. But the ab strength required to just do whatever I'm doing is crazy. Oh, Daisy. She's modeling for us on the loading screens, though. And you know what? Thank God it doesn't automatically go to the next exercise. We can just use the loading screens to talk, you and me. And this is supposed to be like a relaxing spa theme, I think. Daisy, I'm not feeling very relaxed. Okay, toe taps. Look, this I can do.
Left.
Finally, Daisy gives me something I can do. Mermaid.
Left.
Oh, what? Do I look like a mermaid?
Right. Green. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing! Oh, that dong is me doing it wrong, I think. Don't lift or turn your head or body in order to follow along with the exercise. Just absorb it telepathically. We're doing D-leg circle. We're doing D-leg circle.
Right.
Oh, sure. Okay. Right. Daisy, what are we doing, Daisy? Did you guys see that boulder, like, precariously perched by the pool? Oh, Daisy's got me doing alliteration. Oh yes, 100. No problem. I don't think I've actually done this one, because my teacher had like a variation of the 100.
Up. Down.
Oh, I understand. That's not that bad. It's crunches. Are you supposed to do 100 of them for real?
And hold.
Oh. Do you do that 100 times? Don't tell me you do that 100 times. No, we're just holding. Look, it says rep 3 of 3. I should be done. Daisy, I should be done. Daisy, it's over. It ends now. Guys, is it 100 for real? Is that why it's called that? Listen, Daisy, nothing phases Daisy. Not a bead of sweat on that beautiful small forehead. Here's the problem with doing it at home. There's nobody to chastise me. You kind of need the teacher to chastise you a little bit so that you actually do it. Because look at me. I'm not doing shit. Roll up like fruit.
Up.
Ugh. Oh, I got no issue with this. Green, perfect timing. And she didn't even say it. Daisy, what happened to green, perfect timing? I liked that one time you said that. Do you think Daisy would like me in real life? Look, never push yourself more than you can comfortably handle. She's so kind. I forgot we start and end with the saw. Wait, I can do that, right?
And hold. You're in the red zone. Timing is key.
Shut up, lady! What's the speed run of this game? Because I know you can find a way to sit on the couch and do the right movements. Now I finally get to do child's pose for 5 minutes. Did you guys have a good workout? I think I've learned some things today about how bad I am at Pilates. Flexibility is like half of it. I just need to do that thing they did in medieval times where 4 of your friends would hold you to your limbs and just pull it really hard, and then I'll be nice and stretched out. 5 minutes is a long time. I should go back to Pilates class. My teacher always commented on my beautiful bob. Oh, something changed. Are we done? Look at my freaking scores. I did the best on the 100, guys.
Daisy Fuentes is a real person, and she looks like this. She's a TV personality, she was on MTV. I can tell you what she never was. A Pilates instructor. The closest connection I could find between Daisy Fuentes and Pilates is that at one point she was part of an infomercial selling a Pilates DVD where the instructor was some other lady. And then she got her own Pilates Wii game. So no wonder she wasn't actually telling us how to do any exercises. There's surprisingly little to do in this game. They have, I think, like 10 different Pilates exercises, individual exercises. They got 10 of them. But there's basically no guidance or actual information about Pilates. The Wiimote serves no purpose in like half the exercises. Some of them use the balance board, which I famously don't have, but it looked like its only purpose was you put it under your legs to keep your legs up. So I assume if the balance board actually senses anything, then Daisy personally comes to your house and fucking kills you. It's just extremely basic information. The vibes are like a brochure you pick up at your family doctor. Finally, we come to what I can only assume is Steven Spielberg's greatest achievement, Boom Blox for the Nintendo Wii. This is definitely some kind of puzzle game, which is interesting because it doesn't leave much room for storytelling, which was my understanding of Spielberg's job, but it's a wild blocks busting extravaganza. And I'm seeing a little, what looks like a raccoon holding the Wiimote like a gun. Nice and simple. I've never used a wrist strap in my life, guys. Moo! 6 profiles for all your family members. Do we have any biologists? Animologists? Are these all accurate animal sounds? Yeah, let's hear that again. One more time. Right. This is very clearly the same guy making all these sounds. I think that's how you would spell that. Look at me jumping around. Oh, surprise! Okay, play, training, sure, give me the training. It takes good aim and strong throws to blast your way through boom blocks. Are you ready? Thank God they trademarked it. Target and throw at the gem blocks. Okay, you gotta like really throw it hard. This is gonna be exercise. Genius move, throw at the bottom of the tower, of course, because of gravity and such. That was a power throw. Guys, playing all these Wii games has really been a lot for my arms. Look at them all dancing though. I really like that move they're doing. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I can change my view. Strong throw. Ooh. Steven might have been onto something. This is a little bit fun. Wow. Maybe, do we think it's Steven making the animal sounds? Was that his role? When did this come out? 2008. So 2008, Spielberg was making Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull and this game. Chemical blocks explode when matched. That's what we call a chemical reaction. Push one chemical into the same chemical and it explodes. Wait, I can grab them? Hold on. Different levels, I'm using different tools. Look at this. This is like Jenga. Oh! I can use, look at what I'm doing now. Look at that. I can use the other blocks, swinging them around on a magic elastic. Okay. Okay, what's happening? I know, it keeps telling me to smash them. I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm kind of having fun with this. This is better than Mojo. Explore and adventure modes. Is there a story? Greedy bears steal the gems of Woolington Kingdom. Guys, we have to save the sheep. Did Steven write this? Looking for magical gems to fill our chest. Oh, atop the ancient ruins found. But now they need to get them down. Okay, what we're gonna do first is hit the galaxy block because that's gonna disappear and just kind of make everything else tumble down. This one though, this one is definitely gonna make everything tumble down. These blocks are so stable. Look, I'm thinking, because if I hit this one, then it's gonna fall out of the whole tower, and then everything will come tumbling down. And then half of the tower will come tumbling down. Bronze. Guys, I'm regressing, but at least I have the Duke of Woolington. And there's bombs, and of course I just want to hit the bombs first. Boom! We want the chemicals to go together, but how is that gonna happen? Can I really throw one hard enough at it like this? So just these two more, right? Can't I just rocket one into the other? Whoa, was that good? We're harvesting gems, it said? What does this have to do with defeating our enemies? I really just want to knock whole towers over, and I feel like I deserve that. Do I try this? Ooh, ooh, timber! Maybe I did it wrong. I think you're supposed to be able to do that one in one throw. Shit. God damn it. Steve, I'm letting you down. Wait, this is kind of like Minecraft. And Steve made it. These people are pretty stupid for building their castle out of toxic chemicals and bombs. That one went in my eye. Wait, why didn't that do anything? What the hell? What the hell? Nice try. Wait, did I not win? Hang on, what's the play? Steve, trust me, I can do this. Steve, please. Steve, I see your hand on the doorknob. Steve, please stay. Wait, maybe more of an up angle? I swear I can do this. Steve. Okay, okay, okay. Steve is back in the room, he's listening. Steve says, I'm listening. We're gonna do an explosion on this tower. Just like that. And then we're just left with one. Just one out of place, but you know, you can't get it all. You can't get them all perfect all at once. That's what they say. And silver, what about it? I'm not gonna lie, I'm obsessed with this. What's going on here? Maybe throw out the leg, it topples, and then the bomb blows up everything? Steve, is that what you're thinking? Now, Steve, what was the point of that? Okay. Oh, this is really mesmerizing. What's going on here? Do I do it at the bottom? Useless. This is gonna do it. This thing is so stable. Building engineers take note. This is the most stable structure ever created. Please. Oh, look how many levels there are. Like Gem Kingdom, and then there's 3 worlds. Guys, Blox has hours of entertainment. Okay, there's create, so you can make your own levels too. Let's go to the good castle and create something. This music is so peaceful. Wow. Let's get some guys. Sure, Buckley. What was that? Come again? Guys, I'm not talking right now because I need clean audio to save all of these to my sound effects folder. Oh, the characters actually do stuff. I didn't even see this in the levels. Dirk Toughtooth is throwing baseballs at unsuspecting chumps. And it sounds like the type of guy to do that. Can we just let them loose? What happens if we let 100 Dirks loose at once? Play. What do 100 Dirks do? Loose on the town. They seem to be living in harmony. This guy's going off on his own. We're seeing some lone wolves emerge. But let me tell you, they always come back because these Dirks are social animals. Okay, what if I create a bunch of sheep and then I put the Duke among them? Because I'm kind of hoping they'll act like a hive of bees with the queen. Will you protect the Duke? Yeah, I've never heard sheep make this sound. I guess this is how they talk to each other when we're not looking. I wouldn't really say they're protecting the Duke. They're much more robotic, I would say, than the Dirks. They're kind of all marching in unison. Blox. This is actually a high quality image of Steven Spielberg holding a copy of Boom Blox Bash Party, the sequel to the original Boom Blox. Steven Spielberg is a gamer. I apologize to the gaming community that I didn't know this. He's the creator of Medal of Honor, which is also about World War II. Gamers love World War II. So he's created multiple video games. He said he made this game to play with his kids. Listen, my hopes were low looking at the cover of this, but it's kind of awesome. It's actually a really good use of the Wiimote. The motion controls felt really good. There's like a super detailed creative mode. My only issue with it is the characters are ugly. They remind me of those paper plates with animals on them. Both make me think that the animals have been turned into objects by some kind of curse. But listen, the game is really fun and really well done. Steve snapped with this. The vibes are wholesome AF.
I just felt weird about not saying goodbye. That was all the games I played. Wasn't that silly and fun? Thank you for watching. Look at this. That's pretty cool. Okay, bye.
Anyone know a good plumber? I have a situation in the bathroom.
Alright, that's enough Rex, I think.